which is going to be approaching 30% of payroll. That will end up causing a second round of crisis after we have stabilized employment and services in the public sector, albeit at a lower level at the city level than it was prior to the recession. This hit will now impact schools' ability to have programs and class sizes. It will impact cities in terms of libraries, recreation, police and fire services, and it will affect counties as well. We were heartened today by the legislative leadership and the governor talking about PERS and their interest in being open to finding things post the Morrow decision that will have an impact. The ideas are not going to be a silver bullet. They will not erase the problem, but doing something to ameliorate it is certainly beneficial. Saving $1 billion by addressing investment inefficiencies is one way of at least bringing some of that down. Then Treasurer Wheeler proposed bringing functions in-house that are now going out to external persons. We met with Governor Brown earlier in the week, and she also is very supportive of that concept, which, if it happened, would cause the potential for saving, as I mentioned, $1 billion. $1 billion is a lot of money. Relative to the problem, it's still fractional, but it makes sense. You all know the old paraphrasing of Everett Dirksen with, back then it was $1 million here and there, and all of a sudden you've got real money. I guess now it's $1 billion here, and every now and then you'll have some real money. So we're supportive of that. Looking at the annuity rate, which currently is at 7.5%, the investment returns are well below 7.5%. It doesn't make sense to be paying an annuity at a rate that exceeds your ability to fund it. And then also looking at, should IEP contributions be redirected in to trying to address some of this shortfall. Looking at Oregon, it is appropriate to have a good retirement system for public employees. It is part of the compensation package. It reflects a promise made, but at the same time, we're somewhat of an outlier in not having some skin in the game for employees in participating in a very rich pension system. So that taking and having employees be part of the solution, not the whole solution, but a measured approach. We think these three ideas have some merit in terms of doing something besides simply watching 30% of payroll for PERS really cut into the ability to provide services and to deal with the future in education. Thank you. And now I think we would be open if there are any questions.
I have a couple of questions.